Hi, everybody. Welcome to Coach Playbook with Paul LaPolice, your home for elite CFL breakdown and analysis. Today, let's talk about the Saskatchewan Roughriders offense, what they did in the Western Semi Final versus BC Lions. I'm going to break down about 7 or 8 clips. Trevor was throwing with anticipation. He was throwing accurately, got the ball out of his hand, and he recognized what coverage he was facing, was able to throw the ball quickly. Just a really good game by him. We're going to break down about 7 or 8 clips and review them. Before I go, please subscribe to the page and turn notifications on. It's going to help support the page and let us know you're watching. But let's open the playbook on the Western Semi Final Saskatchewan offense. I love this throw by Trevor Harris early in the game. The anticipation, can't really stop it if you're in zone coverage and you create space. Let's start with this. The route concept is going to be what I call a read post, and it could go vertical depending on the coverage. It could go sharper or it could go higher. And so you have that read post, and then this player runs in and out, and he's trying to sit underneath these players. And if these two players bite up, you can throw over their heads. If they lift and keep getting depth, you throw underneath. Now, coverage-wise, very similar to what Saskatchewan plays. There's three deep players. Here's your underneath players. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what they do is this like little underneath route is trying to hold the 2 low players to this side. It doesn't really matter though. Like this throw is awesome. Let's go from this angle. Trevor's ready to throw the ball. He's already started to throw. He hasn't even broken into the middle of the field. But he sees the linebacker way over there. He sees this linebacker expanding. He knows he can throw into this space before the free can get there. And that's a great throw in the zone. And if you don't throw with anticipation, that free safety's making a greater hit than that. Trevor's so good at just keeping on schedule. This is a 1st and 10. Throw on the outside. Basically, this is just a way to get the ball in space to Sam Emulus. Quick token fake to the inside zone play. They block outside number. Emulus goes into the flat. And you watch TJ Lee, I don't know, I think he's either guessing or whatever because he gets leverage because he's not looking, or he's looking into the backfield, thinks the ball's going to be handed off, and that turns into a 7-yard gain. And that's what these guys do so well. They keep you out. They try not to be in a lot of 2nd and long situations. But really good token fake. I got the advantage. I'm going to throw it outside. Get it to Emulus. Let him run with it. 2nd and short. Quick throw into the boundary versus man coverage. Schaefer Baker makes this great catch. But I'll tell you, the accuracy on this throw, look at where he puts this. I mean, the coverage isn't bad. Trevor just puts it in a spot. He kind of waits a little bit to let Schaefer Baker make a little bit of a move and then throws it out in the flat. Great throw and catch. Okay, you see it from this angle. Yeah, he's working him a little bit. That's why Trevor doesn't just pick it up and throw it. He takes a little bit of break, gives him an opportunity to make a little shake and break to get some separation, but that's a great throw. Great understanding and great anticipation once again from Trevor. Just understanding what he's trying to do from a concept standpoint. So I'm going to pause it here. And again, I don't know what his read is, but I'm sure this, to me, is a man concept. And what does that mean? If it's man coverage, you come over here. But if you look at this, right now, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 people all over here. And they're really expanded to these 2 receivers. So you can see him on the end zone look that way, but then he flips his hips and throws right over the top of the linebacker, the middle linebacker. Because he knows, hey, it's zone and all these people are pushed this way. He saw Ben Hladek there. He's like, I just got to clear the mic. And if the mic was too far there, then he would come to this underneath route. Great understanding. Watch his eyes here. He's looking to the right. He's like, oh, I'm off this. But now let me find what I would call a climb route behind the linebacker. Everybody got depth in the 2nd level. Again, great location. You can see it from this angle right here. So this is a man route, but there's 4 people over here. So he's like, okay, that's all right. I'm going to go find my climb route somewhere here, and I assume this player is going to come inside if that was covered. Well, great. Once again, he throws it with anticipation. Look at the ball come out of his hand. He threw the ball already, and this player is 4 yards inside. That's what young quarterbacks have to understand, or young quarterbacks to the CFL, is throwing to spots, letting receivers run to them. Spectacular play. A great example how quickly Trevor gets back to things before the pass rush gets there. So this is going to look really familiar. I'm going to pause it right here. This is a corner route, and this is a quick out route. So this is his man side, just like we talked about on the last play. And the corner goes up in the deep third to cover the corner route, and that player is playing here. So he's going to say no to this side. What do they have back? These are called progression reads, where you progress and look across the field. So he doesn't like this picture. So now what does he have? He has a dig coming inside. I'm not sure who that is because I can't read any numbers on these stupid jerseys. Okay, so now he's looking to see what the linebacker did. If the linebacker expanded too much, he's going to throw this dig. But if you look how far the linebacker's on the hash. So he's taking away this dig, but you still have one more route. He goes out, and then he'll return back in. And that's where he throws it. Receiver gets north-south, and it's 2nd and 7. You can get first downs that way. And that's the key to this football game. If they can live in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium, Trevor's going to find these underneath throws and get the first downs. So let's watch it from this angle. He's looking here. He's trying to figure out whether I got this throw or not, because the corner's going to take that one. The halfback's trying to take this route. So then he just doesn't like it. So he flips his hips. And now look how far inside that player is. He's like, well, if he's that deep, I should be able to throw this route. And he gets north-south and the first down. Nice play action here. 3-man route. Good play action with a post behind the linebackers. That's a nice, pretty picture. Easy throw on the outside. Nice catch by Johnson here. So you can see, fake it, it's inside zone. Trevor turns real quick, is ready to throw, and just throws it to a space. And again, Laddick ends up working outside. The width of the route is created by Laddick working out here. And then Alay 41 can't get underneath it. It's a high throw, great location. Another play action for a big gain. Throw the dig in the middle of the field. So this is what's called a diagonal, where he's going to run on the back hash. And if that safety kicks this way, you could throw this diagonal. You have a vertical on this hash. And if the safety stays backside, the lower he is, the more you're thinking about this throw. And on the outside, you put a dig. And then you can read it 1 to 2 to 3 based on where the free safety is. It could be number 1's right there, and then this is number 2. But what happens here is Edwards Cooper, why it's so wide open is I think Edwards Cooper thinks they're going to switch this. This is man coverage. He's run TJ Lee, I believe that's him, running man with him. But then watch Cooper right here. He stops and he kind of points and he lets him go. So I think he thought TJ would take this. I don't know. They're just not on the same page. That's why it becomes so wide open. The release of the tight end takes the underneath coverage there. And that's a huge hole Trevor's going to hit and exploit. Let's go to this angle to watch. So right there, he fluffs off in man coverage. So I assume he thinks TJ's going to go take that one. But he's committed. He's already 5 yards, 6 yards deeper than him. That's why this hole becomes open. Safety commits to this one. So you get off it because you get these two taking that one. This TJ's too high on this one. There's the throw. He expanded with this one. Throw it before the mic. Pretty. Trevor sees pictures so well, gets the ball out of his hand. That's why this is a touchdown to Stearns here. It's a concept a lot of teams in the league run. Let's start with the numbers. You got 3 receivers here. You got 3 DBs here. They're playing man coverage, so everybody's man-to-man. but a switch is going to happen. And that's what Sask wanted. Sask was going to run in here and then run a corner route to the corner of the end zone. This player comes behind him and he runs a hitch. And this player runs a hitch. And why you do that is you are trying to get this player in man coverage, but on the wrong side of the route. What that means is he's leveraged. So he's inside position on an outside breaking route. Well, BC knows it's coming. So BC stays and they say, nope, we're going to get coverage on the corner route. So now that's harder to throw for a quarterback. But what's got to happen is this player has got to drive this hitch. And Trevor recognized immediately. The half goes high, boom, ball out of his hands. Hey, I'm going to break a tackle, touchdown. That's what he is so good at seeing pictures. So you got to confuse him or get a pass rush. So here you see it right here. He's trying to run the corner route, and he wants him in man to be inside. So you can just run away and throw it to a spot. BC sees it and says, nope, I'm going to cover the corner route. But it just takes so long for that recognition to happen, to switch, that Trevor's already seen it. He's already thrown the ball. Bang. Stearns breaks a tackle, touchdown. Great stuff from the offense of the Riders.